Welcome to this series where we are playing Reforged Eden 111 for Empyrion Galactic Survival. In the last part, we took apart the unfinished escape rocket here in order to bring in the Wayfarer ST2. And since the end of that video, what I've done is a little bit of upgrade because I've realised that this Wayfarer is going to have to carry the NSC CV02. So I thought I'd give it a little bit of an upgrade in the fact that we've put a couple of large thrusters on. I've also upgraded some of the lift thrusters as well, and some of the large and two of the large thrusters which I took off when I replaced the actual main thrusters of this ship with the big large thrusters as well, which is just tucked in here. I've put onto the Wayfarer. So the Wayfarer now should have the capacity to lift the NSC. Now the other thing I've also done is moved the two SVs into this hangar deck simply because, well, the you can't have ships docked to another ship. This docks to another ship. So any dock ships all have to be attached to the primary ship. Now, before we get into the interesting exercise of trying to dock two capital vessels, what I'm going to do is just come up here and just show you. This is my farm. It's a little bit over the top at the moment. I got a bit carried away with some of this stuff here. This is still growing. What I did really get carried away is I've got way too much grain. So I'm just going to harvest all the grain out. 2, 3. Because what I really do need is plant fiber. Simply because I'm already getting low on logs. So when we go to the next planet, which I think is going to be a cold planet, and I've probably got a little bit too much plant protein as well, and veggies. So what I might be able to do is mix things up a little bit. Because here I got way too much. In fact, I think what I'm going to do is actually just check something first. For this can go into the raw food in here. Food and meds. I've got 4 of these. Am I still making these? I was hoping for 6. Before I run out. Nope. Okay, well, I'm just going to make, I think these are 2. I want 6 of these. And then we're going to remove, we're going to take up the wheat sprout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think we got way too much wheat, not meat actually. I think it'd be far more better to put these out up. Okay, I got picked up one by accident. Okay, we might be able to do this. Oops. Put this here. One, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I think what I might do, yeah, I think we're take up another wheat plant. Yeah, put you down. So that still leaves 5 panels of wheat. In fact, it's probably still a bit too much. But well, what it means is we will have a lot more plant fiber in here to go. That can go to trade miscellaneous. When we get an opportunity to sell some stuff off, that will be kind of what we want to do. And what we need to do now is go back. We've got to remember how to navigate this ship. Now comes the fun part, in the sense that we've got to get this capital vessel on top of this one. Now, the nice thing about the Wayfarer is, just to show you, is that we got a flat top with nothing sticking up. What we got a couple of turrets at the front here, which could be a bit of a problem. It'd be better if these were retractable, but things go. Actually, I've just remembered something I want to check first before we go. Do I have any ammunition in it? Yeah, we got 2,000 rounds of 15mm in here. Might better put a bit more into that actually. The Wayfarer ammo box. Ammo. Actually, we'll do that. Actually, the MX5. You've got 2,000 rounds. You got anything spare in here? No. Okay, good. Because of course we don't use so much in rounds there. Right, you're on the ammo box. What you can do is we'll make about 20 odd rounds here. You can see here that we got to turn this, and I've only got about 280 logs left. So when we go to the next planet, we are definitely going to have to stop off and pick up some wood. Right, now comes the fun bit. Thrusters. Now, the first thing we've got to do is try and align the two ships. Apologies in advance if I don't say very much, because this can be a little bit of a tricky operation. Just want to maybe a little bit. I think I'm a bit too close. No. Not even close at the moment. Yeah, docking two capital vessels, which are approximately the same size, is a little bit tricky. A bit more. Should just pull back a bit more. Right, I think that might be good enough. What we got to do now is move forward over. Right. I need to move the ship forward, down. The back is sinking. Yeah, it's not helped by the fact that the Wayfarer isn't flat either. So let me just see. I need to go forward a little bit. A bit more. This way a bit. Right, got docking. Now with docking, you only got to get at least one or some landing gear. You don't have to engage every single landing gear. If I come out here and show it to you, we come here. This is the advantage of having landing gear like this attached to the front of the ship. That actually went quite well, actually. Wow, I didn't realize how close I was to the turrets. That went a little bit better than I thought. If you come back here, you'll see that this landing gear is actually floating in the air. So what we're probably going to have to do is extend the back of the Wayfarer to improve the landing capability. We've now got the two ships docked. Now hopefully they're going to take off, and this is probably a good point as usual to say a big thank you for all your comments and feedbacks. And I did get some suggestions. Someone said about the Wayfarers predominantly made from carbon substrate. And so it's supposed to probably be a good opportunity to explain my plans, because I was thinking about it, and because the Wayfarer itself, yeah, just making sure the Wayfarer's got a flat top, I think it's a natural for a carrier mothership. Now, the way I look at it from the mothership eventually is that the mothership will get so big it will never land. In fact, eventually, to cut down on the costs of having to maintain expensive defensive weapons, the mothership will effectively always, well, when it comes into a system, will remain in orbit round the actual sun. So the idea is that the mothership becomes a mobile base, but if it stays round the sun, it won't actually be, how can you say, it won't be, let's just kind of level off the ship. Yeah, the mothership won't become exposed to danger because it won't go into the planetary systems. It will be the support capital vessels that will go into the planetary systems like we are now. Anyway, where are we now? Actually, where have we got to go? Oh, we got beta 5, beta 6. Where is it? It says beta. I got beta 5 lined up there. I don't know, sure. The game's been doing some very strange things recently. So we got a large snowy planet there. That's beta 6 with 1 moon. Where's beta 5? We're over there. Beta 5's a lot closer. But I suppose we should really go to beta 5, shouldn't we? Although, to be honest, I don't think the interplanetary jumps aren't particularly that good. I don't think there's a lot in it, is it? 1, 2. The atmospheric density is a bit less on beta 6. Both of them are not breathable. I think we're going to go to beta 6. That's got Promethean Pentaxid. Yeah, they're all both basically the same. I'm going to go to beta 6. I know it's a bit odd, but I just feel that maybe that's something that we can do. Now, what I would like is a trading station, if possible. Now we can get up to 100. One thing about the big thrusters on the back, we've got plenty of oomph to be going. We can back up to 100 meters per second, which is the maximum speed. So we're going to come into beta 6. This is where we get attacked immediately. Right, we found a Pentaxid asteroid. We got a level 1 there. We got Cobalt Pentaxid Prometheum. I don't really want to be in space with these two ships together. I think that's a little bit too much of an ask. So what I'm going to do is fly towards beta 6, and I'll see you once we actually get there. So here we are. We're just entering the atmosphere. Right, we got some trees here. Cold wood such as this is a good source of titanium, but you need to build capital vessels, yes. We've got large iron deposits. What have we got here? Got quite a lot of resources. I'm not seeing anything particularly great at the moment. We've got 8 Promethium. Okay. We've got some oomph here, so I don't think I want to land and decouple just at the moment. What we need is to find somewhere where we can. I mean, can't see much better this way, but there's a heat signature over there that could be very large titanium. That would be kind of nice, but titanium's relatively easy to get because if you take down a POI with hardened steel blocks, you can always scrap, salvage, or just deconstruct. We've got a crashed capital vessel there. That could be nice. The problem's going to be is whether we can. It's in the water. It's defended by. Oh yeah, well, we Might come back to that. Got very large cobalt deposit, medium promethium deposit. Now we're going to need a lot of fuel for this combination, so maybe we've got an ancient shelter. I'm liking it, the fact that we've got a large promethium deposit here. So I think what we're going to do is, whoops, got a bit of a braking issue. Now this is where things get interesting, as we got to land, and what the most likely will happen. I can't tell if I've actually landed. I turn the thrusters off. Yeah, turn the thrusters back on straight away. Yeah, this is where things can get tricky, because when you're on a planet with gravity, the ship will tilt backwards when it's got no thrusters. So what we're going to have to do is decouple the top capital vessel before we turn the thrusters off on the Wayfarer. I think I probably will need to extend the back of the Wayfarer. Actually, we'll go that way because we're right next to the Methium, and we'll just put the two ships there. That explains why I've got a tilting problem as well. If you look at the Wayfarer, we've managed to land on top of some rocks. So we're going to have to move the Wayfarer. This is the reason why I was saying that, yeah, haha. I couldn't have landed that any better, could I? The problem now is we might have a bit of an issue getting into the ship. No, we're in. Right, I better get off those rocks. Yeah, this is the reason why I was saying that really the mothership needs to stay in space and in a safe location, especially if it's holding lots and lots of resources. Oops, I've got that already going. We'll just move you over a bit if we can get you off the rocks. That looks a bit better. Just easier just to have a quick look round using the. So it's going to have to be quite important to make sure this ship is down and level. Otherwise it's going to make docking very difficult later on. Right, so we can turn the thrusters off there. We got no shield generators. Shield generators is going to have to be high up our priority list. Just so that the ship's got at least the basics of survival. In fact, let me just see what I'm thinking about it actually. You can't display both sides here. Well, not really worried. I'm still good. Okay, the NSC is too far away. Right, we may have to transfer inputs. Cancel that. Let's see, I don't think I have the resources to make a full-size shield generator at the moment. No, we need advanced electronics, power coil, titanium plates. So we may have to go and mine some titanium. Right. Just put thrusters on that. Oh, you can do it, game. Yeah, the ships. I'd like to put the two ships a bit closer together. So come here. Not doing too well with the docking today. Put you on top and thrusters off just for the moment. I think we're probably going to need some coal protection as well. Haha. Right, just get into here. Where thrusters on. I mean, this ship's probably got better visibility than the Wayfarer, but the two side by side. The advantage of putting them side by side is the fact that they will give interlocking fire for defense should any drones or anything come wandering by. Right. What I will do is NSC input. You should now have the ability to make a shield generator. Let me just see. Yep. So we're set that building. I need some food as well. Just eat that. We need to top up the oxygen as well. Let me just check the food situation in the Merc. Got some 8-packs. We'll take some veggie burgers with us. We'll probably dump off that as well. Okay. I think we're now ready to go do a bit of exploring. Actually, let me just check the container controller. I wouldn't. Where's all my personal gear? I take the chainsaw with us because we're going to need to cut some trees, which is one of the reasons why we're actually here. Don't need that much. Take that with us. I'm not exactly sure why I've got 34 of those in there, so those can go into decon. That can go into input. And right. Oh well, we'll put fuel. Let's make sure we got spare fuel with us as well. Yeah, we got 11 fuel. We got ammunition. So what we can do now is, well, we better load that up. Shields on, just in case we find anyone who's not particularly sociable. And now, obviously, I've mentioned that I'm going to cut some trees down, but we might cut some trees down while we go out on this patrol. But I will do the main tree cutting somewhere else. Right, so we've got a crash capital as well. I didn't realise we were this far south. Okay, we're going to go north. What we're going to do is go back to that crash capital vessel because we're now in a position to say hello to the drones or whoever's going to be defending it. So yeah, we got loads and loads of trees that we can pick up. There's one thing I do want to try out is the homing missiles. Okay. Goodbye. Hold up. Okay. You're dead. And you're dead. Okay, good. Yeah, I get the feeling that the homing missiles are good, but I'm not convinced, to be honest. Anyway, we've expanded ammunition. Oops. Oh, we got some estrum gel, which is pretty good. Oops. A little bit too far into the water. It's not that deep. Oh, it's a bit deeper than... Right, where's the crash vessel? Let's have a look round. We've got some thrusters. Just... Oops. Maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Okay, so we're gonna have to move the... What we got in here? Well, we got some fuel and oxygen, which we can take. Small thrusters. Not really there. We got a constructor. We got some cargo boxes, which might. See, we'll put. Go to owner controller. We'll take that. Some safety and plates. A little bit of electronics. A couple of motors, titanium plates. Last did I get 5? Nope, missed it. Okay. To be honest, not that impressed. I don't really feel that. I suppose I could haul out some of the small thrusters. Okay, or at least one of them anyway. So if I right, just gonna go swimming. On quickest way to sink is to just on the thingy. Right, I'm going to pick the core up just in case it explodes. Then we'll just loot out some of the core up. Then we'll just receive. A little bit of carbon. Nah, I think that's about it, guys. I'm not here really to pick up kind of general loot. Okay, let's see what we can find. Got radar signature over there. Right, so what I'm going to do now is we're just going to go out and explore, and I'll be right back if I find anything of interest. Okay, welcome back. I've finally found something that might be of interest. I think it's a Polaris base. You can see I've come all the way around here. I've found lots of resources, but I'm not finding much sign of life on this planet. Not in the fact that we do here. Yeah, it's a Polaris Megacorp here. I think this is just a habitat, isn't it? Yeah, don't think there's much in the way of traders there. What we can do though is there's some arachnids here. We do with some meat, and if we hunt here, we may actually help kind of well, we got a little bit of standing with the Polaris for killing arachnids. And we got a little bit of meat as well. There's a heat signature behind us. I don't know where he came from. I'm sure. I'm sure I saw a heat signature. Oops. I am absolutely certain I saw a heat signature. Somewhere behind us. The radar signature there. I mean, technically, if these guys are inside of Polaris territory, we could kind of use a sunny greeting as well. Or just hack away at them. That might improve our Polaris standing a little bit. Not much probably, because I think we've just drifted out of area here. Oh, there's a golem thingy here as well. Okay. It's a giga. Okay, so our first, we got a snow giga. Got some ice. I got a bit of ammunition. Okay, there's 3 of them. Maybe not one of my better ideas. And a giga. Wait. Haha. Pushed right back in my seat there. Yeah, I didn't realise there was 3 of them. Anyway, I think we've lost one of them. It's okay. Oh no, the other one's just over here. You got an egg as well. Right, we'll just scoot over to here. Pick up, do this one. And a little bit of ammunition. Right, so let's just put this stuff in the fridge. That kind of replenishes my food options. And there's still a heat signature around here. It seems to be hiding from me. There it is, over there. Right, it's gone red, but that doesn't mean anything. It just means that it's... Oh no, this is just a ruined landing pad. As far as I know, there's no loot on that. So where are we? We're right up there. There's a really big planet, and our ships are down there next to that Prometheum. Right, what I don't want to go south. I want to go west a little bit more. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to fly west a little bit and see if I can find anything. I would really like to find a Polaris trading station, but it may take a little while. Okay, welcome back. I found another Polaris heat signature. At the moment, the Xerax are conspicuous by their absence. So I'm not sure we're going to find any. I mean, I was half hoping to find a Polaris. I was half hoping to. We found another Polaris habitat here. I would say I was half hoping to find a soft touch Xerax base that we can most possibly look for commanders. Any more arachnids around here that we can shoot up? I know that there's not a major traders inside these habitats. There's only minor traders. In fact, oh no, we got some more arachnids there. 3 of them. Okay. So we can get a good shot on him. Headshot. Not quite a headshot. Can you look at me, please? And this guy's behind the bushes. Okay, so we're getting a little bit more Polaris standing. I think... This is where one of these giga thingies come tearing at us from outside the wilderness. Anyway... So these Argus Major thingies are some of the creatures I don't mind killing in this game. I think we're okay with herbal leaves and all that. We don't really need to pick that up. But just to show you what it's like inside of these habitats. Let's say as far the kind of rooms at the top are accommodation. Let me just put the rifle away. So there's only a little bit around the base, but if I remember correctly, we should come in here. Oh, and we got some med guys here, but I don't really feel the need. I mean, we could get some bandages. I mean, I've got 58,000, but I can make bandages now, especially now I've got a fairly secure supply of the basics. In here, you'll find there's a... So if you go up these are habitat rings. So we get fertilized hydroponics plants. I mean, I've got some steel ones we could have sold. I mean, that might be a potential option. So that's probably worth knowing, that if you've got loads and loads of grow plots hanging around, whether it be worth a specific trip up to here to sell them is another matter. Anyway, let's get back into the ship. Put this in the fridge. So we're getting some eggs and stuff, and let's eat a burger. Right, so we're going to go off on our travels again, and I'll see if I find anything. Okay, welcome back. We found a trader hidden in these mountains here. Just to give you an update, I flew down around here. There's an ancient shelter that I found, but it wasn't really worth the effort stopping. What have we got here? This is a polychrom lab. I'm not sure. Doesn't ring any bells, so I think we're kind of. I can land on the top here. No, I can't see any entrance point, so this could be a little bit embarrassing. So we got a landing pad with no way down. Okay. I can't see a way down. Just looks very much like some kind of defensive structure. See if there's an entrance down the bottom here somewhere. There's an entrance. We're just so I don't ever recall encountering one of these. So it's not allowed. Not allowed. Door here. So it comes up on the. Oh, maybe I got it wrong. Now how do I get to the other side? There's the other side here. Guy there. Got a research console. I don't think I've got anything. I don't really want to hack that. We're just going to upset the traders. I don't really want to do that. Not allowed. Lock code. Okay. Interesting POI, but not exactly what I'm... No traders in it though. Not that I've got much to trade. So I'm just going to be off on my way again. So away we go. I'm going to keep going west, mainly to try and keep the daylight. Also, there's a possibility. I'm going to keep going west, mainly just to try and preserve the daylight. Plus, we are kind of working our way back to where our capital vessels are. There's another heat signature here. What? Horizon Outpost. Absolutely no idea what an Horizon Outpost is either. Just got some kind of landing pad on the roof here. I think we could possibly squeeze into there. Oops. Don't think I've landed properly. Okay. Well, oh, it's got another ship-looking thing like that down there. Right, we do have somebody who looks like a potential trader here. You buy electrical components and stuff. I got anything like that we can just dump off. Got some electrical components. Actually, we'll just shove everything in here and see what we can sell to him. Just to make a little bit of money. Electrical. You buy computers. Can sell those. Say it's not vast amounts of money. Motors. Okay. No stock. Okay. So he's not interested in that. Computers. I mean, I've got a couple of computers I could sell off. That might Make a tiny amount of money. Computers. Let's sell the 2 computers. Anybody else here? That probably just goes down to the ground. Nope. Well, we made a little bit of money. It's probably the best way of describing it. It's over here. This is just the other landing pad, so we'll come here and then we'll be on our way again. So we're just going to keep going west. So here we are, we're back at our capital vessel. So what I've done effectively is done kind of an irregular circuit of the planet. And to be honest, I was hoping to find some Xerex bases, but obviously that was not on the cards. So what I'm going to do is just dock with the Wayfarer here. Just land on the top here. This would be an easy landing for a small vessel. Just come here, turn the thrusters off, jump out there. And I think just to finish off, we'll install the, well, the shield generator should be built by now. Let me just see. No, not the MX. Cancel that. Is it main storage? Oh, okay. Can't find it. It's in ammo. So we go to ammo. Click that. Put that down. We'll add the shield generator to the Wayfarer. Just got to remember now where it is. I think we've got to go down one more level. And here's where we put the shield generator. So the shield generator is in there. That means we've now got the ability to have shields should we need them. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. What I will do off camera is mine that Prometheum and cut some trees down. And I think I probably will take a look at the options to extend the rear of the ship a bit to maybe improve the chances of doing a little bit of docking. The main concern though is with these turrets, because truthfully these turrets should need to be up so they got a wider field of fire. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.